I always loved her, you know. Still love her today. She's my sweetheart, my baby.
Well, I used to go about as much as I could at the skating rink 2 or 3 times a week if I could gather up the money. And him too. He'd ride the streetcar and I'd ride the bus to the end of the line and then walk the rest of the way.
Well, she was 15 and I was 17. And so she went to East High School over in the Northeast area. And I had went to De La Salle and Wentworth. And so I was going with my buddy Peterson and Eddie Peterson and Wayne Franklin, my friend. We rode the streetcar, which she rode with us partly. And then we caught the bus going. It was at 31st and Gillum. Yeah, the skating rink. So my friend, Buddy Peterson, he was tall, blonde, good looking. And he said, I'm going to go over and ask that gal to skate with me. And I said, well, go for it. I didn't know her, you know. So anyway, he went over and I don't know, did you skate with Eddie or not? No, okay, she didn't skate with Eddie. So anyway, yeah, he come back and he said, she's a good dance skater and I don't dance skate. I said, I don't hardly skate, let alone dance skate. And so anyway, she's out there dance skating and me and Buddy and Ed and Wayne were skating around and I don't know who's falling down, I don't know, it's me or one of them, you know. But then I learned to skate pretty good, you know. I had graduated and she was a sophomore at East High School. And so I turned 18 in July and I had been in the Navy Reserve, so then I went active to Great Lakes up in Illinois up there. And so I went through my basic training. And I come home, I think about maybe a week before Christmas, and we had a month's leave before we would report to where we were going. And I thought I was going to Navy Air Base because I wanted to fly, but that didn't quite work out. They put me on a destroyer for 3 years. So anyway, I went in and I was enlisted at that time. You know. And so anyway, I went home once or twice. She was writing to me and I was writing to her.
He got down on one knee and proposed at my house.
On April the 18th, 53, her mother escorted her to Charleston, South Carolina. We got married in the Baptist church down there. And of course, like I said, I was 19 and she was 18. And so come July, I turned 20. Come August, she turned 18. So we got married down there. My best friend, Johnny Cheatwood and his wife, they officiated, you know, and everything. But anyway, her mama had to come down there with us to make sure, you know, her little girl was all right. All them sailors and me, of course. But yeah, it was great, you know. Then I got to come home in 55. Yeah, we had 3 sons, Harold Bond, Alan James, and Larry Williams after my dad, yeah. And then we had 3 daughters, Lana Lee, Karen Kay, and Lisa Ann. And they were all wonderful children. They never gave us no problems, you know. Lana has an older daughter, Jennifer. She had another daughter, and Natalie Page. She's probably 14, 15 years younger than Jennifer is. And so she got married 2 or 3 years ago to a real nice grandson, and his name's Jason, and they're wonderful people. We've had a wonderful, loving marriage. We really have. We're very blessed.
That you have to talk, communicate, and you can't have everything this minute, you know, like instant gratification. I want it and I want it now. You can't do that. You have to go with what you have, which we found out was hard, but it can be done.
Yeah. and I, my grandchildren and all, I tell them how much I love them. Every time I talk to the girls, I tell them, I love you, and they love me. Same thing, Harold, So it's a lot of understanding, and I just hope and pray that they all live to have 68 or 70 years of marriage themselves. And I think they will. Our family's very close, and we all love each other.
He was so kind and compassionate and very thoughtful, like a one in a million men.
Not sure about that.
Everybody says, well, why did it last so long? And I said, well, maybe to start with, you got to have a good partner. And they said, well, you got a good one.